Welcome back to Culture First TV. It's your boy Wes. Thank y'all for tuning in. Make sure you hit that like button, comment, and subscribe. Here we go again. G-Unit drama with Ja Rule. We just can't let it go. We got old YNs acting like young YNs in public on a commercial flight. Unfortunately, Tony Yayo and Uncle Murda ran into Ja Rule on a commercial flight. First class, though. I give them that. They was in first class. Let's take a look and see what happened.
Fuck ass job on the
Pull
plane.
that, pull
Trying to
that
suck ass
two
up.
niggas.
You fucking suck ass job on the
Federal
not on the
regulations
plane no
prohibit the
more.
use of cellular networks during flight, the use of Wi-Fi to make video or voice calls.
Niggas made
Told that
job
nigga
on.
SMD, nigga.
Niggas made job on.
Stow your tray table and carry on items.
This is his
Ensure all
seat.
armrests are in the resting position.
Like, is it me? Or are they just too old to be acting like this? Tony Yayo's 50. Let's just call it what it is. Tony Yayo is 50 years old. Uncle Murda is not that far behind. Y'all are old. Y'all are old. Y'all are in public. Y'all are on a commercial flight, flying first class. So for you to be an older gentleman, your first instinct or the first thing that you think to do is to pull out your phone and record them. To me, that's weird. That's clout chasing to me. That's some young behavior. That's what the young guys do. Number one, Uncle Murda, this don't got nothing to do with you. You just became G Unit 30 seconds ago. Why do you have beef with Ja Rule? You're the one that pulled your phone out. If it was Tony Yayo, I still would say it was childish. But for Ja Rule, I'm sorry, for Uncle Murda to be the one basically starting it, pulling his phone out, and this really don't got nothing to do with you. Y'all are 50 Cent's flunkies. I'm sorry. Y'all are 50 Cent's flunkies. I could see Tony Yayo having a problem, things like that, because of the history. But for Uncle Murda to pull his phone out and basically antagonize the situation, getting up out of his seat, throwing look, listen, bro. You gotta let bygones be bygones sometimes. At least know how to conduct yourself in public. Y'all are on the commercial flight. You're not about to do nothing. And so if you're not about to do nothing, why are you putting out your camera and suck ass and do nothing? Bro, y'all are 50, bro. Either you're gonna do something or you not, if it's really that deep of a problem. Y'all could have did something before y'all got on the flight if it was that deep. Y'all could have did something when y'all deplaned. Whatever it was, you didn't have to pull your phone out at 50 years old and record Ja Rule calling him suck ass nigga. Bro, I think that they so caught up in what 50 Cent got going on and who he beef with and showing their loyalty to 50 Cent and wanting to be under his good graces, they losing themselves. You really don't have no problem with Ja Rule for real. You don't. But because you want to be in 50 Cent's good graces because you a flunky, you're gonna do anything to appease to 50 Cent. Look, we got him, boss. We got it's like, bro, like conduct yourself like an adult. You're 50 years old. You're going from point A to point B. You saw somebody you have a problem with or had issues with in the past. Conduct yourself like an adult and keep it moving. If you want to say some little fly, bitch ass, you know what I'm saying, whatever, and you keep it moving. But to pull your phone out and do all of that, it's like, bro, for what, bro? For what? I don't know if it's to promote their podcast. They do have a podcast that just came out, I guess. Uncle Murda's never been relevant outside of his yearly wrap-ups, if you tune into that. So I don't know if Uncle Murda is like, look, I got my shot. I'm not going to let my 15 minutes of fame go away. I'm rocking with G-Unit now. I'm doing whatever I got to do to be down with G-Unit. It just seemed like you're a follower. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. It's just too much a flunky behavior for me. I never wanted to be a flunky. I never been a flunky. I just feel like that's activity of somebody that is trying to appease somebody else. Like, look, we ran into him and then y'all didn't do nothing. If 50 would have ran into him and he would have felt the need to do all of that, I think 50 would have at least put hands on him, shoved him, did something. But Uncle Murda and Tony, y'all didn't really want no problems with that, man. Y'all didn't want no problems with that, man. Stop. This is for everybody out there. If you really have a problem with somebody, if they did something to you in the past, y'all got issues, beef, whatever the case is, and you really want to do something, I guarantee you, your first instinct is not to pull out your phone and start recording them. I think that's YN behavior. That's that new generation stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know, man. I just feel like the YNs got more influence on the old guys than the old guys got on the YNs. And it's apparent based off of the behavior that I'm seeing between these two flunkies. Listen, I'm not going to be too long-winded. Y'all know how I do. Thank y'all for tuning in to Culture First TV. Make sure you hit that like button, comment, and subscribe. Peace.